This is my new home cleaning system. I bought a Shark Navigator, the NV351. This comes with 3 basic tools. This comes with 3 basic tools. Comes with the basic pet applicator attachment here. It's a swivel vacuum. You can swivel it back and forth to get around edges and corners just as easily as if you had one of those Dyson balls. It's a really powerful suction. It has and well, here are the other 2 tools. A small crevice tool and the brush. It comes apart. The wand that you see right there will separate from the tube if you wish to use it in a handheld with the 2 crevice tools. But if you prefer to use it attached to the wand will also come off the tank, the main tank power source here, and you can use it that way to get higher up on your curtains or walls or stand and get along floor edges. Also, the tank itself will detach from the power head if you wish to carry the unit around with you for like doing maybe stairs or other areas that might be a little too cumbersome to carry it with the power head, which would make it a little heavier and clumsier to do that with. I bought this on Saturday, and it's, like I say, it's has real powerful suction and will get your carpets really deep down clean than your ordinary old $68 Bissell or Hoover. It's those particular machines will just get your surface of your carpet clean, but this, with the brushes gently combing your carpet nap. I have a really old shag here. It's not a heavy shag, but it's old, and it picked up some really gritty debris from out of the carpet. I mean, it really filled that tank up, and I vacuumed again today, and it was still picking up lots of crud before I done some test shampooing with my new Bissell, which I'll talk about here now. This Bissell here is what they call the ProHeat pet machine for getting deep down carpet clean and getting all that nasty pet hair. This cost me $1.59 at Walmart. The Shark was $1.49 at Walmart. I bought both of these there 2 days apart. But it has a 6 nylon head roller. Has to comb through your carpet as you shampoo. It has a 1-tank system and it has a bladder on the inside of the machine to dispense your solution. As it picks up the contents, it deposits it around the tank around the bladder. So as the bladder becomes smaller with depositing the solution, that the interior of the tank square space will become larger, filling it up, so they don't think that it's not going to have room to pick up your dirty solution. It will. And then also, that little clear tank you see right there, that just pulls right off. You fill it up partially with water, and then it has another line that you fill it with your cleaning solution. You just snap it back in there. Speed back out. We'll go back up. The trigger that's there. I know I'm not going to get up and move around. It's just a bit too wobbly. But there's a trigger there that dispenses the solution as you make your passes. I tend to make one pass forward depressing the solution and one back depressing the solution, so there's plenty of cleaning solution on my carpet. Then I'll make a couple of passes with just the suction, picking it all back up. And what I done with my carpets, because they were particularly dirty, which I will have to probably get up to show you this, but there is a solution selector knob right here. Let me get it in focus, the camera focus. Come back out. That little knob there will go in so you can see what I'm talking about on it. Oh boy, I haven't made a video in a long time. Oh, there we go. Stupid me. Okay, well, now that we got this centered right, you can see right now the arrow is pointed to the clear circle, which means when you depress the trigger, it's only going to dispense water to do a quick rinse over your carpet, so to pick up any lingering solution so your carpet doesn't have too much of the chemical left in your carpet, because if you can't get all the chemical back up, your carpet can become like a tacky tape. Too much chemical in there, and it will pick up and make your carpet off your, well, will pick up the dirt off your feet and make your shoes and make your carpet dirtier a lot quicker. And it has two other solution knobs for the dispense of the solution. The half moon one there, you see, half, that will dispense only about half solution per depress of the trigger, and the full colored circle is for like doing heavier pet stains and whatnot. You probably wouldn't want to use that one to do your whole carpet. You would really be putting a lot of cleaning solution into your carpet, and you don't, like I said before, you really don't want to oversaturate your carpet with the cleaning solution. But, and it has two applicators. It has this one, a larger one for like maybe doing furniture or other smaller areas on your carpet if you just didn't want to dispense the whole machine. And it just snaps right back in there. Just splits the. And the other one is here on the back. It's right here, the smaller one. Basically, you'd use it for the same thing. It's just for doing smaller areas. We'll put that right there. And the wand, we'll just wind it off a little bit. That's the hose that it would dispense on. You can see I don't have the hose back on there because I'm probably going to do a little bit more here. But probably the negative thing I got, the caddy that you hook onto your vacuum, your shampooer. You see how it kind of sticks out? I was getting that caught on my windowsills and around my bed and dresser and stuff. I mean, you can't move everything out of the way, and if you're not careful, you could really snag it and just snap it. So that might be something they want to consider, somehow making this part more, back behind so it doesn't get caught. Oh, see what else? That's probably about the main negative thing I have about it. I mean, it's for your home maintenance of your carpet. It's not a heavy-duty extractor like you'd go and rent if you're doing a really deep clean of a really filthy carpet that you haven't done in years. Now, last year on my carpet, I had to do that because I had never cleaned it, and that's probably why I'm picking up so much crud with the Shark. So if you have a carpet that's really nasty like that, has so much deep down dirt, either you're going to need to rent a commercial machine to really get that out of there, or your other option is to get a machine like the Shark that or some other, a Dyson or some other, but Dysons are pretty spendy, but this, it has such a deep down suction and can really get the the grid out, that you do a couple of passes with that a couple of times, and that will do a deep down suction pre-clean of your carpet before you use a machine like this. So you want to have a duo or something like this, a really good vacuum. And like I say, the Shark is not that expensive. This particular Shark is just a step up from one of their base models. Like I said, it's the NV351. The NV352 actually comes with a power head pet applicator for doing your furniture, really getting the pet hair off. This just has the basic pet one that you just kind of scrub and run back and forth. And the NV2 352 also has the I think it's almost 2 feet or 3 feet crevice tool. So when you hook it onto that hose, I mean, you could really get up high. But I can finagle some of my old tubes and old crevice tools to work on this if I have to do that. But as far as the Sharks go, the suction and cleaning of them is the same throughout there, the smaller unit up to the bigger units, from what I understand. So really the only really difference in price are the bells and whistles you might get, are the extra accessories. Now I can order the power head pet for this if I want it for like $40 with the big crevice tool if I think that I need that. And let me show you. I'm not going to turn it on and operate it. I'm kind of cooling down from doing my shampooing. I just want to show you how the swivel works on it, just in case so you know. I mean, it's just as good as a Dyson. Dyson is a lot heavier, a lot more pricier. You see, like my little art station here, versus the old machine. You'd have to turn and go like that and on your old machine. But this, let me get you in focus. See, you just go like that. You just lean, turn your wrist, turn back, go that way. Now I know some people say, oh, they're heavy, they fall because they aren't in balance, they fall over. This, I don't know about the bigger units with the bigger holding tank, but this is not falling over. Okay, now it's going to fall over like that simply because of the physics. You know, I'm pushing it forward, so the same amount of energy is going to come back on the machine and knock it over. But look, I'm just bumping it here like that. It's not going to fall over by itself, and it's not going anywhere. So maybe the balance is a little different on the ones with the larger cleaning tank. But this, I think the balance of it is fine. We'll just put it back over here. So that's basically my ramblings on my new cleaning system here to try to keep my house a little bit cleaner. The Bissell ProHeat. I don't know what the series number of it is, but there are 2 different versions of this one. This one got better ratings than the one that was, I think, about $70 more than this, which was a step up. I'm not quite sure if that's correct on the amount, but the suction, like I say, on the Bissell is decent for what it is, for maintaining your carpets. I probably wouldn't run it hours on end because the motor would probably heat up, and being it's not a commercial type machine, so you might want to give it a rest after doing a small room or something like that and take a break. But that is my impressions on my paired new cleaning system for my home. I am planning on getting a steam cleaner to do areas to sanitize and whatnot with, and I'll do a video on that when I make my pick. I'm deciding on 2. One is a Puray, I think it's spelled P-U-R-A-Y, neat steam cleaner. A Dupray, that's what it's called, Dupray. Their new neat system, and that's about $140, I think. And another one, other comparable one to that I'm considering is what they call the Pure Clean steam cleaning system, which is, I think it's $139. They both have a decent, both particular steam cleaners have a decent enough clean water solution in them to last you about an hour doing various cleaning and whatnot, but we'll talk about that later when I decide to buy that machine. So again, I thank you for listening to me stumbling through my initial review of these, being they're only a few days old. We'll get back to you if I have any negatives or something happens. Just so you know, like I say, I would give the Bissell a 4 stars if I was on Amazon. The reason not for a 5, obviously, is that I think the caddy needs a better design so it doesn't get snagged on things. And there was another issue that I had. Well, so I would still like to, even for this price range, it probably could use a little bit more suction, I think. But other than that, for doing small homes, small carpets, it's fine. The Shark, after my initial use, I gave it 5, despite that I think the hose probably could, it does stretch a little bit, but I'd like to see it stretch a little bit more, because I'm like 6 foot and when I reach with it, thanks. But that's just me getting used to it. And that, I guess, is the end of this quick little review. I have used I did use the Bissell a little bit on this initial old carpet that I got paint stains on in the bedroom. This carpet has stains that are not going to come off, period. But as far as the looking clean and smelling clean, it did do its job. So we'll get back to you if there's any other negatives or things that I find about them, or other positives. Maybe do a cleaning video on those, because I still have more carpets to do. Thanks for listening.